Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you today? My name is Sewak, and today we'll be discussing how we can use a great piece of software, which is called Freemake Video Converter. Now, this is a freeware software, and you can download it from just the company called Freemake itself. Now, go ahead and I'll load that up for you here. Now, here we are. It's a very easy program to use. It's pretty much just go ahead and selecting what you want, whether it's a video file, an audio file, a DVD file, photos, or you can actually paste an audio clip or a video clip from the internet and go ahead and based on whatever you do decide to choose, you can go ahead and convert it to an AVI, an MKV, several different Apple files, Android, which is for your phone, obviously, and to a DVD. You can burn whatever type of file you want here to a DVD, to a Blu-ray, or you can convert an audio file, for instance, to MP3. So if you have, let's say, an FLAC file, which is a particular type of audio file, or an AIFF file, which is typically common to Apple Apple computers, you can go ahead and convert that to an MP3. You can also convert video files to YouTube files. Let's go ahead and scroll over with this arrow bar, and you have several different other options. You can go ahead and convert it to an MP4 file, which is MP3 mixed with video. You can also do just a straight a WMV file, which is a Windows Media video file, and you can do an SWF file, or you can do a standard MPEG file, or you can do a Sony PlayStation file, which is great for a lot of the people out there that have a Sony PlayStation 3. Or you can do a 3GP file, which is a lot of phones tend to use those nowadays, smartphones. Now let's go ahead and start off with something very simple. I'll convert an audio file. Now I'm going to go ahead and click audio up here at the very top. I happen to have a folder open that has some audio files. For instance, this particular file that I have in front of me right here, it's an audio file, and it's an ADTS audio file. Now, the abbreviation at the end of the file is AAC. Now, if I wanted to convert this particular file into an MP3 so I can burn it on a CD, or if I wanted to put it on my iPod or something of that nature, all I'd do is go ahead and just select the file itself, open it, give it a moment, and it imports the file itself. You can actually go ahead and preview the file over here on this side. It's going ahead and playing it, but we won't be able to hear it because of this program here. But I'll go ahead and click OK. It'll take me back to the main screen here. Now, I did mention that I wanted to convert it to an MP3, so we just go down here, we look for the MP3 option. We have it right here. Go ahead and click on that. It brings you to another window file here, which is great. You have several different presets you can go ahead and use. You just click anywhere on this bar right here, and you have your several different options. 320 being the highest quality. 320 kilobits per second gives you the highest bit rate for your MP3 songs. 256, 192, 128, and 96. For the sake of simplicity, let's just go ahead and use the middle. We'll use 192 kilobits per second. Go ahead and click on that. We also have a Save To text bar right here. You can go ahead and manually type it in there if you like, or you can go ahead and click this blue icon on the side, which is your browse your directories, excuse me, on your computer. So I pulled up, let's see, another window here, which I'll go ahead and decide to go ahead and put this into this particular file. I'm going to go ahead and if you notice, the file extension already has been converted to MP3 right there is the destination file. I'll type in just test. So I hit save. That goes and puts in the folder that I like. It tells you exactly how big the file will be after the conversion, and it gives you the options of which you chose right here, so you know exactly what it is. Let's go ahead and convert. It takes just a few seconds. You'll see the progress bar right here, and if you don't like what you're doing, go ahead and just hit cancel, and there we are, conversion completed. And it says it was completely successful, so there aren't any issues, there aren't any problems with the file. Click OK, and we can close. Because of the limitations of this Screen-O-Matic program, I'm not able to actually go and play back the audio for this so you can hear it, but I guarantee that it does exist and it does work. Let's go ahead and try something else. For instance, let's do a video. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up a video file here. I happen to have a movie here. We'll say I'll take a smaller video file so it doesn't take too long to take care of this. Go ahead and choose it. I'll open it. Again, it brings it back into the main screen. And well, because we still have the original audio file here that I had prior to that, if you want to just get rid of that, we just go ahead and scroll over to the X icon, which is located next to the file itself and the description of it. Click that, and it's gone. Now here is the file that I decided to choose right here. Now let's go ahead and convert that to, let's say, an AVI file. So we'll pull that up. Now we'll go ahead and choose the different type of source that we want. We have several different options here, which is really great. We have mobile quality, so if you want to put it on your phone, TV quality, DVD quality, 720p, 1080p, and or you can just do the same as the source, whichever resolution it came in. Let's go ahead and just do standard DVD quality. Now, again, you have your options here as far as to where you'd like to save the destination file. Again, I'll go ahead and just click the browse button. It'll bring me back to the folder that I liked, and I'll go ahead and put it in there. I'll go ahead and hit save. That'll make sure it brings it right here for me. Now, once again, here's the options that you have here. Because I decided to do standard DVD quality, the resolution is 720 by 394. It's 1,641 kilobits per second. That's because it's audio and video. You have 24 frames per second, and you have 48 kilohertz, which is in relation to the sound, and 256 kilobits per second, which is the audio as well. So it converts the original source audio to a higher bitrate audio, typically an MP3 file. You don't have to worry about that. It already goes ahead and takes care of that for you. Now, the original file itself was only about 121 megabytes. After the conversion, it will be 319 megabytes, which is nice. It goes ahead and gives you that option. Again, if I'm pretty much ready to go, I just go ahead and hit the convert button. Now, it takes a little bit longer for the video files because obviously video files are significantly larger than an MP3 file, which is typically about 4 or 5 megabytes, excuse me. So it is converting. Now it's taking a little bit of time, but it shouldn't be too long here. So once this is actually taken care of, I will go ahead and load up the video so you can have a quick little preview, and I can show you that at least the video is converted and the program is working well. And in the meantime, just to give you guys a couple of quick pointers here to where you can find the program itself, it's just right here. It's freemake.com. Great piece of software. I found out about it just a couple of months back, and I love the fact that it's obviously free. You don't have to worry about paying for it. There is no subscription. You don't have to sign up for anything. No newsletters or anything of that nature. They don't want you to make a donation to the company or anything of that nature. It's completely freeware. There aren't any advertisements or anything like that that pop up on the program, so you don't have to worry about that happening. You don't have any extra adware or things of that nature. Sometimes when you download freeware programs, the company itself, because they offer it for free, they have ads and things of that nature which run in the background of the program itself, which could impede on your actual computer performance. In this particular application here, you don't have to worry about any of that stuff. So it's a great piece of software, amazing. I would definitely recommend it for anybody who needs any sort of conversion software. And a lot of that stuff is pretty expensive on the internet. I was taking a look myself prior to actually finding Freemake Video Converter. and it was quite expensive. I think one of the cheaper programs ran about $40, and the higher end conversion software ran to about $189. Now, this particular software right here, Freemake Video Converter, does everything that the high-end software suggested that it did, and there isn't a single penny or a single charge applied to you. Now, we're just about wrapping things up over here. About 75% done. And you have a little time runner right here. Just go ahead and give you an approximation of how long it took for this conversion process to go through. Again, depending on your computer and the specs and your hardware, software, and things of that nature, it may take longer, or it may even take less time. Now we're almost done here. Okie dokie, just a little bit longer here, 10% more, and we're good to go. And I'll make sure I'll give you guys a quick little preview of this or the movie file that's been converted. That's not bad for converting a whole TV episode. Roughly took me 3 minutes and 24 seconds. When the conversion was completed successfully. So that's great. No problems, nothing of that nature. We'll go ahead and hit OK. Close it out. Now it's already been taken care of, so I'll just take it out of the main screen here. I'll hit the X button. Now we have the back to the main screen here. For the sake of showing you the audio clip or the video clip, I'm just going to minimize this for a moment. Go into my computer, find the actual video. Here it is right here. So I'm going to just hit OK on that. And there it is. I'll just scroll through it real quickly right here. If you notice, there is no problems with the actual video output as well. It's great. Let's go ahead and close this out here. Now, close this window as well. Now we'll go back to the program itself. Now, again, like I mentioned, there's several different options that you have here. You have the DVD, you have the Blu-ray. The YouTube is pretty cool for you folks that like to put up videos on YouTube. And again, you have the Sony PlayStation is a great function. Myself, I'm a bit of a gamer, so sometimes I like to go ahead and put my MP3s or video files or things of that nature onto my Sony PlayStation. Now, all it does is basically just takes whatever file it is, convert it to the type that Sony PlayStation would read, and it's as simple as that. Now, I'll go ahead and do a final conversion over here. Let's see. Oh, an interesting aspect of the software, which is really, really great, is the fact that it has so many different types of file types that it'll read. For instance, this is under the audio conversion portion. You have MP3, WAV files, WMA, FLAC, AC3, AAC, MP4, OGC, AMR. It's pretty great to be able to find a program that does that doesn't limit your capabilities for converting an audio file or even a video file. For instance, I'll go ahead and click video file, and the supported types of that are, we have AVI, MP4 again, MPEG, WMV, 3GP, DVD, Real Media, QuickTime, Flash, HD files, MKV files, and it's pretty awesome to have that capability and that option to do that. Now, you know, I've gone ahead and showed you the basics of the software itself, and if you guys have any questions, concerns, or anything of that nature, please go to freemake.com. They have a frequent questions and answers portion on there that explains everything. Again, it's a free piece of software, great piece of software. I recommend that you get it if you don't already have it, and I hope you enjoy the quick little tutorial. Take care, and goodbye.